What's going on, everybody? Good evening on this Godlike Sunday. It has been a very work-filled weekend for me. But it's great to see everybody here coming in, the panel and the chat. Don't worry, Ed Adams will be with us shortly. He's wrapping some things up, and he'll be with us, and we're going to discuss a few things with the community, and I'm really looking forward to having him on this evening. Mr. Matt Martin, great to see you, sir. I know you've been on a tear lately, so you've got a bunch of amazing pieces coming in. Thanks for being on this evening. Good to see you. How are you?
Doing good. Drove back from Orlando today. Got one of the oldest boys moved in for college. Got into his apartment and all that this weekend. Like Jimmy called me, it was like 115, and I'm sitting here going up and down steps, and I'm just like moving. I say, God dang, and stuff like that. But called Alan on the way home today. We talked for a good 45 minutes, made the trip a lot easier and all that.
Yeah.
So, and stuff like that. But, yeah.
Well, you and Alan are my travel buddies. There's no doubt about that. It definitely helps with that ride home and just discussing what we're going to be doing for the week, the community, everything else. So Collective doesn't end for us on Sunday. We keep going throughout the week. We just keep going throughout the week. So but it's great to see you. Noah, how you doing, man? I know you're not feeling the best, but thanks for getting on this evening. Good to see you.
Doing all right, man. Yeah, it could be better, but always happy to get on and hang out with you guys. Missed the Friday show, so thankful I was able to get on tonight. So yeah, super busy week last week. Was running around all day yesterday. So today was just woke up sick and just laid in bed, and that's about it all day. So
I'm guessing you stay away from your baby right now as you're not feeling bad.
As much as I can. Yeah, I've been wearing a mask and stuff like that, and just trying to be as clean as possible, wash my hands all the time. But I can't leave them with her 100% of the time. She needs some breaks here and there. So doing what I can though. Yeah,
I can definitely see that. Being a new parent's not an easy task at all. So
yeah, man, it's 24/7 those first few months.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
But, thanks for getting on. It's good to see you. Mr. Kiefer, man, you got a lot coming up, sir. Alan Kiefer Award. You got a new business that you're running here, and a new side venture to be running. So it's awesome to see all going to come together. We're going to do a live stream, Alan. I know we talked about it this week as to what your new venture is and how you'll be doing statue repair and fine art too. But it's great to see you. How are you? Thanks for being here.
Doing well. It's been a busy weekend for me too. Well, but busy in a fun way.
Sure.
I had a friend of mine, a fellow statue collector, had a birthday, so I took him and his wife out to lunch today, and then after that, I came back here and hung out and talked about statues. See, it's like that's all I do. It's like even on my time off with friends, it's statue talk. And then if it isn't statue talk there, it's streaming. So it's like it just takes over your whole life.
Man, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Like I on Saturday, I literally cut it off because I was spending time with friends and family, and you just have to sometimes. And but the messages keep pouring in. I literally cut off my phone that evening a little bit, so I could kind of venture into that. So it was great to hang out with them.
And even when I'm on a phone call, there's messages popping. I've got like 5 or 6 pieces for sale right now, and my phone keeps blowing up with some dumb questions continually. But it's like once you get started down this road, it really is can be consuming.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. I know it. It's. I feel like sometimes we go 24/7, especially with YouTube. Our channel is growing extremely fast, and I'm really proud of that. So, but it's something that it takes a lot of work. It really does. So, but it's great to reap the benefits and the results. It's really awesome. Before we get started, I did want to thank the almost 400 subscribers we have this week. Thank you very much for that. I really appreciate you very much. Let me address the chat because Ant Adams will be with us shortly. He's on the way, like right now, and so we'll see him in just a minute. And I did want to mention as well is that I will have the Morgan Supercraft in the collection here very shortly, where I'll be putting together and doing a full 4K review We'll probably bring it up on stream. Just take a look at it. It's going to be great. Can't wait to do that.
Yeah, can't wait.
Thatcher Kingdom, great to see you, sir. Thanks for being on. And Mr. Kramer, great to see you. Thank you for stopping in with us. Big supporter of the channel. Terry, great to see you, man. Thank you, sir. And Omnibus, great to see you. Hey, guys, please do me a favor and go and please subscribe to Everyday Collector. Really great channel, really great dude over there. To see you. Mr. Kennedy, great to see you, sir. And the MVP of San Diego Comic-Con, Dinesh, great to see you. And Battlecat, great to see you, sir. Thanks for jumping on. He is. I talk to him all the time. He's just a great dude, man. He really is. Don C, great to see you. Thanks for jumping on with us this evening. I know everybody's excited to see Ant. He'll be on with us just a minute. Knight, great to see you, sir. Thank you. And Rick, great to see you. Man, look out, man. This guy has got an amazing collection. Make sure you watch his review he did with us, his room tour, but also what he has in his collection. Great to see you. There you go. Great to see you, man. Thanks for random Korean. Getting on. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, hey, you know what? It was a great time, and my nephews really enjoyed that. They already want to go back, and it was cool to see the little faces light up when they got to see all the statues and collectibles in there. And so it's really neat to see all that. Yeah, they have a Star Wars room in there too that I do have a video coming out for that we'll be posting pretty soon. Yeah.
Wow.
How you doing, Ollie? Good to see you. It's like a diorama in there in a room of Star. It's hard to explain, but when you see the video, you know what I'm talking about. But I took all video of it. It's super cool. I met the owner too. His name is Chris, and I talked to him about the channel. He actually said he'd come on with us, so he will come on with us and discuss Dark Side. And he is a collector. Gee, imagine that.
Yeah.
He is a collector, and he has a lot of one-to-one pieces that I only made one of, or make two of.
So
Yeah.
let me ask you this. So he's a collector. He owns a pizza joint.
Right.
Yes. And he puts all of his statues in that facility.
He does not. He puts some of them, and he showed me a lot that he has. Yeah.
The point I'm trying to make is, if he buys those through his business, all a tax write-off. All those statues.
He's probably got it right here.
Yeah, that's all a business write-off.
Right. Hey, how you doing, James? Great to see you. Thanks for getting on. And as promised, let me bring him up here real quick. How you doing, Ahan? Great to see you.
Hey,
everybody. Good to see you, man. As promised, everyone, the CEO of PCS, Ant Adams. Great to see you, sir.
Yep. Absolutely. Can you guys hear me okay?
I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear
Perfect. I'm multitasking because I'm still cooking the kids dinner on the grill. So I'm gonna pop up and down, but I'm outside with it right now, so I'm good.
Okay. Well, thanks for getting on with us, and I know that you're a very busy man, but thanks for taking time with the community just to kind of jump through things and okay, so you posted something the other day, and the community just lost their mind, and I want to bring it up because it's up there with one of the best pieces I've seen in a long time. The Ghost Rider that you just recently posted.
Yep.
What an amazing statue, and what a big one. It's a really big statue. But I did want to talk to you a little bit about it, and just kind of let me bring it up on screen just in case someone has not seen that yet. Let me bring that up real quick. There we go.
Yeah, we're going to do a live PO on it.
Yeah,
right? We're going to do a live
Oh,
PO.
nice. Awesome.
He's going to do a live pre-order with us too, so we're going to bring that up here in just a minute. It's great to see this coming in, and just look how big this is. Man, it's really big. It's really big. This is the photo that you posted, Ant, not too long ago, and it gives a real nice perspective of how large this is.
Yep.
But man, it's done to perfection. It really is. It's so great. Can you talk a little bit about it? Like, is this something that on the art design, is this something that you came up with, or?
Oh no! I can't.
Okay.
This is straight up K Bros here.
Okay.
So I'll give a little insight. So I
Okay.
wanted to do a Ghost Rider, and I wanted to do a Ghost Rider on a full bike because everybody has been
Okay.
asking for a full
Sure.
bike Ghost Rider, right?
Right.
So I didn't want to just regurgitate the one we did in six scale and do it again in third scale. We wanted to do something completely different.
Okay. Sure.
So I went to the K Bros. I was like, "Hey, we're gonna do a Ghost Rider on the bike," and they were like, "We have this concept already done." And I saw it. I was like, "Yep, that's the one."
Really? Okay. So they have this ready to go for you.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay. Wow. That's really cool. That's really cool. So, I mean, seeing this, you know, when I think of the comic and I think of this character, this is exactly what I think of when I think of Ghost Rider on the bike. You know, kind of spinning out. You know, and just moving real quick. It's very dynamic. This piece.
Yep.
I really love it. Now there was a lot of chat in the community. Is there a possibility to get an extra portrait with this? Because a lot of people have asked about that, and they even asked before they came on, "Hey Jimmy, can you ask about this? Can you bring this up to Ant and just see what he says about it?" And what's your thoughts on that?
So I am looking into that.
Okay.
So I got to get approval for it to be able to do it. But that is on the table. Absolutely.
Okay. And can you talk a little bit about that? Is that hard to do, for you with the license that you have when you're going back and forth?
It is.
Okay.
And I mean, it's not too difficult because it is kind of a push and pull or negotiation when we're adding after the fact. It gets a little bit more difficult when you add like another SKU. So like a whole nother statue versus just adding to one you already have. So that makes it even harder. But yeah, it is a little bit of a push and pull for sure.
Okay. Yeah. And man, just seeing this piece, set up like this and the light up feature, is this going to be like a DC plug-in? Is it battery operated? I mean,
so it is a plug-in, and one of the main reasons is because of the power required for it, right? Because of how much. So I think people are underestimating like just how much this lights up. I'll try to get a photo of it unpainted, so you can see all the clear parts that are actually in this. Like especially like around the back tire, it actually lights up a lot more than that. It goes through the back of the bike. It goes through the what's it called? The exhaust pipes, the eyes in the front of it, the front wheel. So it's a lot that you don't really see in these photos, and I'll try to get that out so everybody can see that.
Okay. Wow. I mean, this is up there with I think one of the biggest pre-orders of the year because of just how awesome this is. I think the community just really took to this piece, and a lot of people are going to be adding this collection. Now, let me ask you, and I don't know how this works or how companies look at that, is that what's the ES is going to be on this? Have you decided that? Do you know? Do you go in with that number? Or
Yeah. So I haven't yet, and the main reason being I got the price out to distributors like super late to where they couldn't have put these up to start taking orders. And the main reason for that is whenever I'm like super late on pricing, it's usually because I'm still negotiating with the factory to get them to come down further. So I got it to them late. I'll probably give them a week to get me some numbers, and then I'm going to go ahead and set it probably next week. I'm probably going to keep it low. The good thing is we actually got we got more orders on Ghost Rider than we did on Vampirella or Chun-Li. So I mean, it's it's doing very well for us. So no complaints on my side. I think the kind of one of the bigger the biggest things people are underestimating is just the sheer size of this. To kind of put it in perspective, the diameter of his whip is bigger than the XM Ghost Rider head. And the base that he is on, the street base, so not even the fire and above, just the street base is bigger than the XM bike. So that can kind of put it in perspective for you for the size of this thing. And like I said, I'm going to share around the translucent pieces on this as well. I think the other thing that people don't realize when it comes into pricing a piece is when you use a lot of translucent resin, there's a lot of it's a high scrap rate, which means it costs the factory more to produce it because if there's any kind of bubble or anything, they have to start from scratch, right? Versus a solid piece, you can just paint over and you'll never know there's a bubble within the resin. But a clear piece, if there's any kind of streaks, bubbles, you're basically starting over again from a molding perspective. There's a lot that goes into this piece versus and people are going to see this, and I wish people would realize we're probably one of the better companies when it comes to pricing our stuff affordably. And people are going to see that this week when we show the half scale Ninja Turtle that is cheaper than our Conan and cheaper than our Chun-Li half scale, under $2,000, well under $2,000. So we try to keep our prices as low as we can, and that's I mean, like I said before, last time I was on the show, I'm a collector just like everybody else, and especially in this economy, I want people to be able to get our stuff. Things, my hands are tied. This Ghost Rider, it's just expensive to make. And we actually put lower margins on this one, so like we're not even making as much as we would on a different piece from a business perspective, and that's because we wanted to continue to get the price down. So I think when people get it and they see it in person, they're gonna be like, "Oh crap, this is freaking awesome!" So I actually can't wait until we get this out. The other thing is the version that's in our videos on our website. That's actually the factory sample, so that's not even a prototype. That's like what you're getting.
Oh wow! I didn't
Okay.
know that. Okay, wow, that's awesome.
Well, I got a question for you, Ant.
Absolutely.
Like you said, there's different retailers, et cetera, that have this up for sale. Is PCS the best place to get it for the price and just for getting it the fastest, et cetera?
Absolutely.
Okay, good. That's where. Yep.
Okay, so and I think a lot of collectors don't know, because you mentioned this before, is that the pictures that are taken, and I think you mentioned some of the paint work and that's done in house, correct? At PCS.
Correct.
Okay. Wow, that's I don't know too many companies that do that, to where they paint in house and assemble. Is the packing done in house as well, getting it all in the box and everything else?
No. That's all done at the factory. So we do a lot of our prototyping here, whether it's the 3D printing, the painting, molding, casting, everything here. We do freelance or outsource some of it, especially from a capacity perspective. But I like having a in-house shop because it allows us to experiment and try new things. And it allows us to, like, when we have issues, we're able to like if we have a base that arrived damaged or something, we can repair a lot of that stuff in-house as well. So it's always good to have an in-house shop.
Wow.
Well, here you go, guys. I just did the live PO.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Congrats. Yeah.
Awesome. M squared, I love you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Mass by Travel Buddy, he called me and he goes, "Did you see this?" And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "I'm gonna order it." So there you go. You just ordered it live, which is awesome.
And then we heard, we're gonna have you. I said, "Well, I'll just order it with Ant directly."
Perfect, my man.
That's way to do it. Alan, I think we had some community questions as well, correct?
Yes.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me get this
No
food
problem.
off the grill. I'm gonna come right
Take your time. Take your time. So what a great piece, man. This is, first of all, congratulations, Matt. I think this is probably one of the best ones I've seen as far as Ghost Rider goes. There's a few out there, but this one's really tough to beat.
When he said this is not even the prototype,
I know.
I was like, what?
Yeah, this is a factory paint sample, factory sample.
Wow.
So what you're looking at is what you're going to be getting.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I wish I had room for this.
And then when he was saying, well, size-wise, that base is like XM's bike, and I'm just like, what? I'm like, God.
Yeah, so and this is what and I'm going to ask Ant this too, is that this is what I'm thinking is that, well, they just announced a Null that we'll talk about too, but I mean, I could see more Marvel pieces coming to PCS, right? As to, we have this one, now we have this, and I could just see more coming. And I want to pick Ant's brain a little bit about that, what he can do. So, but it's a great piece. I'm really glad to see it. And Matt, again, congratulations. And we'll start bringing some of these questions up here too.
Yeah. Well, like real quick, I can speak for their paint repairs. The PCS Morgan 1/3 behind me. The deluxe portrait came with like kind of a pretty noticeable scratch all the way down the side of the face, and I sent it back to them, and they had it to me in like a week or less. I had it back, and it was repaired. And
they fixed it for you. Okay.
Yeah, they fixed it. Yeah, no replacements. They just took it back, fixed it, and sent it back. Yeah, it was great. It was awesome.
Oh, you sent it back to PCS though.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, okay, good to see you, man. Okay, awesome. Let me bring these up. Okay, go right ahead.
Okay, we got a question from Lane.
Right.
Hey, Raphael from TMNT live action coming soon. So we may need some super shredder. And what do you think?
We may have that on the list. That is a question mark, but I would absolutely love to do it.
Okay. That's awesome.
Got here. Okay. Thanks, Don. Yeah, I'm sold too. It is stunning.
Right. It is.
Another statue, Ant, that is getting a lot of buzz, and with respect, I've been on the fence, but I think when you showed it at San Diego, the Darth Vader bust. I think that idea, I guess it's your idea, I would say, of doing the bust where it tells a story.
Yep.
Where, with respect, you don't have to get 10 statues to kind of tell the whole story. You can buy this one bust because this tells the whole story. Same thing you did with the Carnage, and now you're going to do with the Venom.
Yep.
And Boba Fett. I think that's just, number one, nobody's ever done it, so awesome. But just a unique idea. How it just tells the story.
Yep, and that was kind of my thought when I came up with it, was to basically have that life size feel, and then have like a real full 360 statue to where you can just turn it around and like find something new each day within it. But even with that, I'd say this couldn't come to life without the K Bros helping bring this idea to life as well. So. And then our sculptors from Tiago to Gabriel, Jack, everybody on our team, Dennis, our painters. I mean, everybody did an amazing job bringing these to life. So it's a great team effort for sure.
That's awesome. Omnibus was asking for Ghost Rider, is this the same translucent resin that's used on Species, and any news on that statue coming out?
So Species, yes, which is why she was a little bit on the high side as well, but it's not as much as Ghost Rider because of the size of her. She's slimmer. There's there's spots on her that is not completely translucent as well, so that helps with hers. So
okay. John sees you cooking back there. There was a question from Eric. He said, any updates on Pumpkinhead? Definitely by December.
I'll have an update on Pumpkinhead in a couple of weeks.
Okay.
And we'll share that on our group for sure. Okay.
And Atticus, I see your question, but I'm going to bring up some pictures, and I want to ask about that. You know what? Let me just bring it up. How about that? Because this is something
I have a quick question for Ant regarding the Ghost Rider.
Yep.
First of all, I have to tell you, I think it's absolutely stunning. I'm a gear head. I love race cars and bikes and all that stuff, and that motorcycle is amazing. I love to see all of the workings, the machinery, and it looks so accurate, and I really like that. I mean, somebody did a lot of research to get that right.
Yes, and that was our sculptor Harry. That's him right there, getting that like dialed in, and then the Kutareks chiming in as well, helping them with the different parts. But yeah, I mean, our sculptor knocked this one out the park as well. Being able to bring to life the K-Bros work,
Yeah.
we were very impressed with him.
I mean, taking something from a sketch to what you showed,
Sure,
it's a lot of work in between.
it is. That's definitely a lot of work, and it really shows.
And the kicker is like even the little side work of like stuff people probably don't think about, which would be this design. Yes, even though it's big, like depth wise, he's under 24 inches. He's like 21 inches. And that was by design, so that you wouldn't have to get a pedestal to put this on. You can. He's gonna look dope, but you can put him on a shelf, and he'll still fit within there. So like we had to make adjustments to the base and then how the width would flow to make sure that it stays within that little box.
Okay.
All right, Dan, because you're on, I just ordered the Darth Vader bust.
Ah, my man. I love it. Love it.
I'm like, we're going to have Dan on. I'm like, I've been on the fence. I need to bite the bullet, type thing.
So I don't think Ant's aware, but Matt's got a tree in the back. He just goes back and picks out what he needs.
Yeah.
We'll take that and just put it towards whatever he wants for as far as statue collecting.
we were at dinner Ant a little while ago, and I was like, hey, we're going to have your Devastator. My son loves your Devastator that you showed off at San Diego. And I said, hey, we're going to have the owner of that company. And he was like, what? And then there's a pic of a black and white Venom of the Venom bus that you might, have coming. So I showed it to him, and my wife was like, are you getting that? I want that. And I'm like, yeah, I can get that. I was like, yeah, I can get that.
Awesome. Yeah, that Venom is going to be amazing.
Yeah, I got the concept art on deck that we'll talk about here in a second, along with some teasers you've been doing. But Graded HQ said, "I am the guy behind Ghost Rider statue is holding something. Is it a remote for Ghost Rider?"
Oh no! That was the remote to take the picture.
Okay, I got it. All right, man. The community
that's not a bad idea. I may look into that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, my only issue with when you do remotes is then you have the battery issue, and then you run into a whole lot of regulations when it comes to shipping, especially to different countries.
Right.
That basically takes you into another level. So that's my one hesitation. All right, give me one more second. I got to take this last.
No problem. No problem. And we do have some more questions, but as far as we'll hold on Ghost Rider, then we're going to go to the next topic that I really want.
We can spend all night talking about that piece.
That could be the whole show, man. It's like it's a great one. And if you have a question for Ant, make sure you get down on deck ready.
Oh, sure.
So.
Yeah.
Can we talk about the Devastator? You think, Jimmy, or no?
I think I have that one on tab. I got them all on tab, so I'm just going to bring them up as we go.
Okay, cool.
I just didn't want to keep Ant forever. I know he's cooking for his kid.
Family.
Yeah, his family, getting everything ready. And shout out to Ant for taking time in the community. The man's multitasking, cooking, and getting things together for his family and getting on stream. So,
all right, I'm back.
Okay, Ant.
Need a little bit. Sorry.
Yeah, really appreciate you getting on with us. Battlecat was asking, an incredible piece of Ghost Rider. Any idea how much it will weigh, and any update on the Jordan life-size bust?
Yeah, so weight. I do have the weight. I need to get it. I'll try to Jimmy. I'll share it with you first, so you can share it with everybody else.
Okay.
I'll try to get that tomorrow.
Okay, perfect.
I would have it. I actually was having it shipped here, but it was put in one big box instead of broken up into the separate boxes, which like takes your shipping costs way down. So like when they were sending it to me, it was like freight. I was like, oh no. Freight is like 2-3 G's. Absolutely not. So it had to go back to the factory so they can put in the regular shipping boxes that'll go to customers and then ship me out my sample.
Okay. Wow.
I have a question that just popped up. My own, actually. And with that, I hate to keep going back to that Ghost Rider, but we could spend the whole night just talking about that.
I know.
Are there any die-cast pieces involved? Are there any die-cast pieces?
Actually, I need to check because I believe we had to do some just because of the the durometer of it, or the diameter of them.
Yeah.
Let me double check. I know we got a buttload of metal on the inside to support it.
That's
That's
what I
another
was
thing that goes
thinking.
into cost. Like, so I hear people. The other thing I'll hear people say is, "Oh, it's gonna lean and blah blah blah," and I'm like, "Well, look at all the other stuff that we've done. Our Spider-Man that was connected by a foot, our third scale Spider-Man that everybody says was going to lean over time, 0 issues. And it's because of my production manager Brian, another Brian, making sure this stuff is engineered correctly. So there's all kind of metal rods and metal inside of Ghost Rider for that reason.
Awesome. Good to
Oh,
hear.
wow. Awesome. Okay. That's great to hear. Great to hear. Before I move on, Noah, do you have a question too?
Yeah, just unrelated. I was just curious if you guys had any other horror pieces planned in the future, like any like Art the Clown or anything like that. You know, any other like iconic horror characters?
Yep, Pinhead is coming.
Okay, cool.
Pinhead 3rd scale is printing right now.
Cool.
We have Myers life-size bust that we'll do in October. And then Candyman is in like 2-3 weeks.
Cool.
Okay.
Wow, awesome.
Wow.
Sweet.
Wow.
So yeah, we got a lot of horror coming.
Yeah.
And I'm working on Art the Clown. Sorry, I left that one out.
Oh, okay. I love that. So, and okay. So look, you teased us a while back, right? And we had probably a 30-minute discussion on what it could be, what it is. And then, you know, yours truly, I made like a kind of a Photoshop render of what I thought it could be.
Yep.
And I posted it just to see what you thought. But you teased us a while back, and look, okay, so I mean, I know you don't have to say it or anything, but we were on the panel. We discussed, okay, well, it could be a predator. It is a predator. Okay, it is a predator. It is a predator. Okay, so can you give a little more insight? I don't know if you can or not.
No, I absolutely can now.
Okay.
We are doing a half-scale predator, jungle predator.
Okay.
Original OG. We should have. I'm trying to pull off something really, really cool with him.
Oh, man.
We'll see if we can hit it. Either way, it's going to be a dope piece. But we have probably like 2 more weeks on the sculpt, and then it's off to print and paint. And we should have, I think we have the pre-order scheduled for like November, I believe. And this is one half.
Oh, that's
wow.
soon.
Okay.
Okay, that's pretty soon.
Yeah, that's.
People are going to be extremely surprised by my price at half scale. Surprise on the low end.
Really?
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
Okay. So so when I saw this, I'm like, you know what? Right now, PCS is doing, you know, these awesome like diorama busts, and I wonder if it was something like this. And I photoshopped this real quick, and I put it on. I think I put it on PCS and Godlike. I was like, maybe it's something like this. You know, it's like maybe it's, you know, it is this, but I wasn't sure what PCS had planned. But it's really cool to hear that it's being done.
Yep.
And
we will have a Predator and an Alien fine art bus. Absolutely.
You heard it here first. No.
Absolutely. Yeah, we already have the design for the Alien one done. So.
Oh, geez.
Wow.
Don't tease us, Jesus.
Yeah, I know, man. Like,
I might be in trouble now.
Which alien? And which can you tell us, like, which version, the dog alien or the
our first I won't say for the bus, but our first half scale is Grid Alien.
I did see that.
Yeah, our first half scale.
Cool.
Okay. Man, these busts, I really want to see that. I really want to see that. So I'll ask, because the community screams for this all the time. Is there a possibility that in the future that you would do maybe a 1/3 scale Dutch to go with some of these Predator pieces that?
I sure hope so.
Okay.
I got a few coals in the fire. We'll see if one takes. But yeah, that is on my list.
Okay.
Oh,
man, that would be amazing.
Yeah. Even if it's half scale, Ant, we'll take a half scale too.
There we go. All right.
And when you have this license and you know, and they give you the okay, is it more of, hey, you can do this, but you cannot do it in this scale, you can only do it in this scale. Do they
Correct.
tell you that?
Yeah. Everybody has, or for the most part, has basically like a product or a property license. So your movie, so like Alien or Predator. But then your license is also by region, and it's by scale or product type. So you could have like figures, you could action figures like a NECA, or you could have a 6-scale figure like Hot Toys, or you can have statues like us and Sideshow, and then you have like quarter scale, third scale, etc.
Okay.
And
You have different regions, so you may only be able to sell in the U.S. or just in Japan or just in China or whatever.
Got it.
Mhm.
Coffin was asking, "Sup, fellas, and any update on the Selena from Underworld? Will it officially be announced? Is she still slated for 2025?"
So still pains me on this one. Like sculpt is
Okay.
done, everything is done. We're literally just waiting for likeness approval, and we've been waiting for like a year. So yeah.
Okay.
Fun
And
times.
I do have this on deck as well, but they're asking them. Carl's asking about if you determine the scale of the Disney statues, if you're going to do more or the scales on those.
Oh yes, and this will be exclusive for you as well, Jimmy.
Okay.
We're going to do 5th scale, and I'm going to try to get the price around like $375.
Wow.
That's good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh,
Okay. That's really cool. Okay.
Yep.
Thank you for being with us.
And we know you're a collector, like you said. What's
Yep.
your favorite piece in your collection, your personal collection?
My favorite piece, probably a tie between our Venom pool and Blade diorama. Like I love the Blade diorama.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's really cool.
I would say, and I love the turtle line. Like I can't even pick one from that one. I just love the turtle
Oh,
line.
man.
Yeah.
But if I was to pick like a piece, not PCS, it'd probably be the Thanos on the throne from Sideshow. Sadly, it's in my closet on the floor because I got stuff all over the place. But that's still one of my favorite pieces.
Cool.
Felix was asking, no chance Chun-Li's are coming in 1/4. He loves all 3 versions. I guess he's talking about the half scale ones.
Yeah.
Are those and another scale as well, Ant? Or you only sticking with
Not those.
Okay.
But we will be doing another quarter scale Chun-Li soon.
okay.
I will just say it's also a never been done that we're gonna do. So, and that'll be in quarter scale.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's gonna be nuts.
Okay. I'm trying to wrap my mind around everything. So you say
All right, I will say this will be the hardest for anybody to guess.
okay.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, so I'm assuming you're putting her destroying the car.
That actually wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, Street Fighter players know what I'm talking about. Like so.
Jimmy, I think we should have Ann on every week because he always teases good info.
Well,
I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't mind being on more shows. Like literally, the only thing that stops me is time. Like,
I hear you, man.
I mean, I was pissed I was late because I hate being late for anything. I'm always if I'm not early, or if I'm not on time, I'm already late.
Okay.
But yeah, as you see, I'm cooking and
right.
But yeah, time wasn't a thing, and soccer season kicking up. But yeah,
I understand. We're just glad you spared some time with us this evening because I know the community really enjoys listening to what you have to say, along with they're very excited for some of these pieces that you've shown, especially some of these teasers. And we'll go through those, but I did want to take a few more questions from the chat before we move on. When is 1/3 Darth Maul shipping? I'm not sure if you know that or not.
Yeah, end of this month.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
literally
wow.
in final QC. Notices will probably start coming out like first week or 2 of September. Once we get like shipping quotes and all that stuff done. But yeah, Maul's on the final leg.
So, man, I really would love if you do this, Ant. and listen, she got
if we did a Ripley, she'd have to be half scale because that's where.
Okay.
I'm fine with that. Yeah. And
All right.
we're fine.
As long
Okay, all right. All right.
As long as it's Ripley holding Newt.
Holding Newt. Yeah.
Holding Newt would be
Okay.
awesome.
And surrounded her by alien eggs and holding Newt.
Yeah.
And
Oh, that'd be so badass.
yeah, we have to find room and find a way, but we'll find a way. Like we'll figure it out.
All right, I'm gonna look to put that on my list.
Okay.
Do you think a Devastator will PO this year? You think?
Devastator is shipping in September. Next month.
Oh, so next month.
Oh yeah. That was a production sample at the show.
Okay. Cool.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Yep.
Matt, you have that coming?
I might now. Let me check the website.
So Andy, just come on, Andy. You don't have to worry about making more. He'll just buy the ones you got, and then you're ready to go.
Intervention team for Matt.
Yeah, I know, Matt. Matt's he's got a massive collection, but I did want to bring this up because you showed it today, I believe. But Creator starts 821 for Raphael half scale. Man, this piece is awesome. And listen, I've said it before on the show. I always say it is that when it comes to turtles, PCS cannot be beat. I don't know anybody that does this better. You do such a great job with TMNT.
Yep.
So I would assume that there'll be more half scale. There'll be all the turtles. Can you confirm that?
They're actually already done sculpting.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. So they're already done. And I mean, we'll just spread out the pre-orders just because so we don't hit everybody all at once. I'll try to do like one a quarter, or one every 4 to 6 months, just to spread out the costs. But yeah, no, these were fun, including the baby turtles.
Wow, that's really cool. I know this is going to be a hit for you, and how awesome would it be to have all four together, all together? And I think that's your goal, right? To make sure that they have them all to come together, and that's really cool.
Yep.
So,
and this was another case where we kept like the base depth under that 24 inches. So even though he's half scale, like his depth is less than the third scale Raphael. So.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, this is a great piece. And somebody asked me the other day, and I don't have the answer to this. Does PCS plan on doing more Ronin pieces? Because the one, oh man, the one we've done so far is so awesome, and I'd love to see more. Yeah. And I said, look, I don't know. I can ask about it. So, but yeah, this one's awesome. Great piece coming up. Pre-order starts 8/21/25. Make sure you put down your pre-order for that. It's going to be great.
Boom, boom.
Noah, do you have a question for Ann on this, or?
No, not on this one. No.
On this one, okay. Let me bring this up real quick. Great piece coming up from PCS, and I know. Let me bring this up real quick here. I know you were at. Oh man. All right, I've got to ask because if I don't, I'll get assassinated. Let me bring this up here real quick. I know a lot of people because. You teased this a while back, and I think a lot of questions came based off this. I said, listen, he's only teased this, so he's not really showing, pictures or anything else. But can maybe you discuss this just a bit of what your plans are and how this is coming along? And it's a great scale, too. I look forward to it.
Yeah, so the pre-order for this one is, I think, September.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, so this is Doom on a Throne. Small little light up on him as well. The throne that the K-Bros designed for this one is freaking immaculate. It kind of pays homage to the old sideshow Doom on the Throne. That was freaking awesome as well. But I would say, yeah, this is gonna be a fun one.
Yeah, man, I can't wait to see this.
I saw a lot of teases on that throne, and I really like what I'm seeing.
Yep.
Yeah. So, Ann, was that your design? Did I miss that? Was that your design, or?
Oh no, that's K-Bros. I'm not taking it. Nope, absolutely not. I said I wanted a Doom on a Throne, and they went to work.
Okay.
And then Franco sculpted the crap out of this one. He put his foot.
Oh, it's Franco. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And I don't know if you can speak to this just a bit. Is there a time maybe when you get an email back maybe and hey, here's what we have? Is there times where you say, okay, well, that's pretty good, but I don't think that. I mean, what else do you have? You do
Yeah,
this?
no, all the time.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
Okay.
all the time.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff, like I'll get a concept in from any of our concept arts, because we use multiple, and there'll be times where I'll see it, like the example with the K Bros with Ghost Rider, where I saw it, I was like, yep, that's the one, we're done. And then other
Okay.
times it'll be, I need you to change this. Can you put this? Or there'll be other times where I'll say, I want you to design or draw the statue like X, and then they draw it and provide me with X. So it's different ways that we hit it. Whether it's this is the character, this is what we want. So like Doom, we want Doom on a throne. And then there's times where it's okay. We're gonna do a Devastator, and we want to make sure that we're paying homage to the G1. We want it in this pose. I want to include these swap outs. Go, and then we get a concept back. So it's a lot of collaboration for sure.
Okay. Well, 1/3 scale Doom on Throne coming from PCS. I really want to see that. I really want to. That's going to be awesome. Another great piece coming out from PCS. But let me. I know the chat's blowing up here. Let me bring this up before we go on to the next topic here, real quick. John was asking how's Toy Story coming along.
So I haven't started Toy Story yet.
Okay.
But not a bad idea to start it next year, maybe.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I'm buying. Oh, he's buying those for sure. Okay. All right. Awesome, man.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Make sure you post your pre-orders on PCS page and Godlike. I would love to see that.
Speaking of hook and pan, since San Diego, we fixed Peter Pan's eyes to make them more cartoon accurate, and then we fixed the colors on Hook to also make him more cartoon accurate, which was his pants, his hat, his sash, the feather, and his socks, if I believe I'm correct.
Okay. And how does that really work? And do you take community feedback, or do you look at it yourself, or do you examine it? Or
it's a lot of it's almost a lot of everything. Some we do our research, and we'll get, like, whether it's screen grabs or whatever. We'll also get feedback or references from the studio, so from Disney or from Marvel, whoever. We'll get and that'll include colors at times, but they also have to approve it. So if we got something wrong, they'll have us fix it. So in the instance of Hook's pants and hat, etc., they said the colors need to be closer to this, and then that's when we'd go back and forth with the color change to make sure that we get it right. Other times it's also community feedback. So I have a couple Disney folks that I talk to as well, that are in our group on feedback, like what they like, what they would like to see made, etc. And then I've gotten, even when I post something, they would shoot me one-off feedback on, hey, it'd be cool if you would be able to change it to this, and etc. So again, we do a lot of collaboration. I love it when I get pinged by the PCS family on stuff they like to see, or updates or whatever. I'm all about improving and taking the feedback and making what people want, right? So that's all. That's the fun part of all this to me, versus other stuff. So it's supposed to be fun. So I love it.
Yeah. No, it's awesome.
Well, I imagine, Ant, just like you're talking about how you love the feedback and all that, you got so many things going on, and like you're explaining this, you got this going, you got that going. You had San Diego a couple of weeks ago. It must, even if you're having like a bad, let's say you're having just a stressful day, and then Ghost Rider went live, the picture of it, stuff like that's got to make you, like, okay, hey, I'm doing it right. Hey, I need to,
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
That's
And
awesome.
that's the fun part of all this, is like seeing the stuff come to life. So it's definitely I definitely love this a lot more than banking.
Yeah. Okay. I was just wondering that. I wondering if you're still doing the banking.
No, I finally retired. I retired like
You retired. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I did both at the same time for like 5 years.
Wow.
And then 2 years ago I finally retired. So
Okay.
That's cool.
All
That's cool.
PCS now.
And you're doing great, man. I mean, I got to bring this up because I absolutely loved it, and I can't wait to see this being printed. But I did see you post this.
Yep.
Man. So, talk a little bit about this, and I know it's Boba Fett. You can already see it's one of those dioramas that PCS has done in the past now that
Yep.
has like it tells a story all the way 360 around. Is this a piece that will be up for pre-order soon, or?
Yes, we actually have them in the shop right now, finishing up the paints. So we're hoping to have him done painted this upcoming week. We really wanted him at San Diego, but we missed it sadly. But we should have him done this week. So probably looking at either a September, October pre-order for him.
Cool.
Wow, that's going to be awesome.
Yep.
So, does this have a ladder feature?
Yes, the floor.
It does. The
Yep.
floor.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Wow. Well, Matt, get your wallet ready.
Well, now let me ask you this: then is his helmet going to be weathered? Have you decided that yet?
Oh yeah, it is
Okay.
extremely weathered. Yes, absolutely.
Weathered.
Good deal.
Okay.
Good deal. Yeah.
That's awesome. Man, this is going to be amazing. I can't wait to see more. I do see the Slave One up there, and Solo and Carbonite. It looks like Cloud City in the background.
Yep, absolutely. Yep, good catch.
Wow, that looks really cool.
I can't wait to see it painted. I can't wait to see it painted.
I'm pretty sure they'll have some more surprises when this launches. I can kind of guess maybe what it could be. But let me just throw this out there. You know, it'd be really cool to have a thermal detonator remote control to turn the lights on and off.
Oh yeah, that would be dope.
Yeah,
that would be dope.
That would be pretty cool to have that.
Yeah.
But super cool piece coming up from PCS. Just awesome. I can't wait to. I don't know if I'm getting this one, but man, I love it. I can go back.
There you go. Got a spot right there. There you go.
Done. Yeah, I mean, we got an empty room, so we gotta. This one looks really cool. Is there any chance that PCS will do maybe a 1/3 or 1/4 Boba Fett to go with that?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh wow, I got it planned out. All right.
Absolutely.
1/3 would be awesome. Yeah.
1/3 would be really awesome. Yeah, to have that.
And then we have Mando fine art bust coming after this one.
Ooh.
Cool.
And I'm gonna say,
really,
I try to get us to push the limit every time we do one of these. And I kind of had like a really cool idea for the Mando one that keeps it still within our kind of life-size head bust diorama style, but kind of a little twist on it within the actual design of it.
Right.
I think people are really gonna dig it.
Cool.
Wow. So what you're saying is you'll need both. You can't just go with one.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. You'll need both to pair those together. So and I'm throwing this out there too, is that you see how it's facing kind of to the left a little bit. If you have the other one facing the opposite way, you can kind of put them together like kind of side by side.
So we're actually doing that with our Carnage, Venom, and Spider-Man. So we have Carnage one way, Venom the other way, and then Spider-Man's going to be looking straight ahead.
That's genius.
Cool.
That's genius. I think that was planned.
Yep, absolutely was.
This is a great one right here. Man, I love it. So I know you've got Darth Maul coming. Is there any plans, and this is just for me, is there any plans to do in the hyper real, maybe a Princess Leia or Anakin Skywalker? Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
There you go, Alan. There you go.
What about Anakin?
Yeah, it's like December, January for Princess Leia, depending on how long.
Oh no, I am so true.
Yes.
What about Anakin? Like maybe a
Oh yeah, absolutely. We will absolutely do Anakin
with the red eyes. Oh my god, yeah.
Oh, we have something. So I came up with another bonehead idea for a new tech product. I'm just waiting on approval for it. But if we get approval for it, I think it's dope. I don't know if anybody else will, but I think it's gonna be really, really cool. So.
Well, we've liked all your ideas so far. Andy.
Yeah.
We've liked all your ideas so far.
Yeah. You don't know unless you try. So
yes, absolutely.
I'm looking forward to seeing that. So, and I've got to ask too. So, They launched Darth Maul at 1/3, and then you guys did a hyper real version of the character.
Yep.
Do you plan on continuing that, like with Anakin Skywalker, Princess Leia? Will these be
Yeah.
hyper real also?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, wow. Well, there you go, Alan. Get your pocketbook ready, man. I don't know where they're going, but
Yeah, we have Vader. Vader is in October and November,
Ooh.
and we have both versions.
Ooh.
We have a basically Vader's a little bit easier to do the both versions. I mean,
Sure.
it's really kind of his tunic and his cape, whether you do that mixed media or fully sculpted.
Right.
And then doing the unmasked head for the silicone version,
Ooh.
which is gonna be awesome. I'm not a fan of doing like the little like the fake leather for material just because it breaks down over time, and
Yep.
I don't want to do that to people. So with Vader, we're basically doing his little the tunic piece and then his cape fabric for the museum hyper real version.
Right. And I do know that I mean, this goes way back, but I do know that you definitely saved PCS. I know that personally. I
Appreciate
I
that.
know the story behind PCS, and I do know that you came in, you swooped in and saved the company. And I also know that you care about collectors and their feedback, because it's obvious to me. Like, you post them all the time. You address concerns. So I know the community should really trust you behind that. So it's really cool. So I really appreciate that,
man. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. So, okay, so first of all, this guy's not retired. He thinks he's retired. He keeps telling me, "Hey, man, I'm retired, man. I don't want to do this too much anymore." But he's and he goes, "Man,
Life-size Black Panther bust. Silicone.
Black Panther bus." He's talked about this for a long time to me.
Oh,
I said, you know what?
that's not a bad idea. I'm not upset with that one.
Okay. Well, there you go, Battle Cat. There you go. And we'll talk about that when they do that and it goes to your collection. We'll talk about how, if you're actually really retired or not.
That
It's hard to retire from collecting, because there's always there's always going to be a piece.
There's always something.
Yeah. And Lane said, like, well, and which Leia are you thinking about?
well, there's more than one that we're
Sure.
doing, so I'll leave it at that. Yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
Oh,
There you go, Alan. There you go. There you go.
Yeah, so Alan, you're gonna have to get both of them. I'm sorry.
You're gonna have to-
I apologize ahead of time.
I'm running out of room and money.
Yeah, well, Alan had said, I don't want to go down the Star Wars line, but if they did a Princess Leia, I may have to think about venturing into that. Well, Alan, there you go, man. There you go.
You ask and you shall receive.
Now I'm going to have to go back and look for some of the first ones that came out.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah, you are knighted, Ant. There you go. You're knighted. There you go.
let me ask you this thing. You know, speaking of Star Wars, you got the Emperor. You got two versions, one him sitting and one standing.
Yep.
In your opinion, can you tell us, like, which is your personal favorite, or which is or can you say, hey, well, this one's got this one, but this one's got, the differences between them?
I think it varies between piece. So I would say my favorite Emperor is the Emperor on the Throne. Just because that was the first thing I wanted. Like when I went to the K Bros and said we're gonna do an Emperor, I was like, I want him on a throne. We got to do a throne piece. And then their first response was, we got to sculpt him. And I was like, done. So yeah, Emperor on the Throne is my favorite for Emperor. For Maul, it's the silicone version, and main reason being is because his garb is like so intricate that like the mixed media for that is so freaking awesome. And then being able to do with and without the hood, like, yeah, that's definitely my favorite for that one.
Yeah, I agree. I agree completely.
Yeah.
Let me bring this up because you did tease some more pictures today on this. And this kind of paints some pictures of what this is going to look like. Man, this is going to be awesome. Is it the design that you came up with, or is this your sculptors, or how did this come up?
No, this is K Bros here. This is
all right.
them. Yeah, they did an awesome job on this. My only request or feedback on this one was that I wanted the Life Foundation in it, and then my other request was I wanted Noel on a throne on the back. Those were like my two requests for the designs. But other than that, this was the K Bros for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. This is this is going to be another great piece. It'd go really well with the Carnage bust and now a Spider-Man bust too. So
Absolutely.
I'm looking forward to that. When will you show more of the Spider-Man bust?
That'll be next year. So I try to if it's within the same line, try to space them out a little bit more.
Okay.
So it's not you're hitting them back to back. But yeah, this is people see this, they're gonna flip out. And the cool thing is that the Noel on the throne on the back of this one is different than the third scale Noel on the throne that we did. So if people end up getting both, they'll have two different versions of Noel. So it's a fun one.
Now, speaking of Noel, the 1/3, you shocked everybody. Number one, I'm in.
Yeah.
Day one. I'm in day one.
Yeah.
But and then with respect to Noel, Ghost Rider kind of took its thunder a few days. Days later.
It did.
So can you tell us more about that 1/3 Noel? Will it have any swap out, type thing like that, or whatever you think?
Yep. So we're trying to for that one. We don't have any swap outs for him just because it's such an iconic and good pose that I don't want to lose. And when I say I mean myself and the K Bros. Like we don't want to lose that kind of presence that he has in that pose with different swap outs. I mean, and the other thing is I go back and forth on swap outs. And one of the reasons is because me personally as a collector, I don't swap anything else once I set it, right? So once I set up my piece, it's in my cabinet, or in the case of Thanos on the throne, on my floor in my closet. But I'm not going back and forth for pieces. So then I just have all these swap out parts that I'm not using at all that I'm either putting in a drawer or keeping in the box. And once I put that box out, it's definitely not coming back out.
No.
So I personally go back and forth with the whole swap out part.
Okay.
And to me, it needs to like really make a difference versus just being there to be there. Right. So kind of my thought process with no swap outs kind of comes to a head with our half scale turtles. So instead of doing a swap out head or swap out hands or arms, I wanted the baby turtles instead to be the deluxe version. Right. So you can get the regular, you can get the one with the baby turtles. That was kind of my feedback on that. That's how I wanted that line to run. And that's but with like Devastator, it's freaking dope to be able to change out the freaking drill hand, right? So that's an example of one that I'm probably going to change up every once in a while. But also the other issue with that is that drill hand like pokes out to the side. So if you don't have it in the right spot, somebody's going to hurt themselves. So keep that in the cabinet for sure. But yeah, that's in the end. We have like 3 different heads, so being able to have like the real OG G1 head in there. I mean, that's to me that's a reason to have swap out parts as well. So,
well, with Noel, when is it going to go up for PO? You thinking?
Noel will go up in it's either October or November.
Okay.
Yeah, we're coming hot and heavy.
I mean,
we literally have, unless something gets delayed again, we literally have a pre-order every Thursday from here until like mid-December.
What? Wow. Okay.
Well, that's one thing that is making you stand out. And our biggest gripe sometimes with statue companies, and we're not naming any names, but just the communication and being out there with information, because. And as a business, it doesn't take anything for us to really post something on Instagram or Facebook, type thing like that. So, I mean, I got to give it to you. You're like the best in the business right now as far as keeping PCS's name and brand front and center. And
Appreciate
hey,
it.
we got this coming. Now we got this coming. Oh, we're not done. Type thing like that. So
Yep.
keeping the momentum going.
Yep, appreciate it. And I'll admit there's times where I'm guilty of like not keeping like our ship dates updated, or like if we have something that's delayed. And again, most of that is it's not on purpose. It's just a time thing. I keep my team lean for a reason, and it's 1A to not have to lay people off if I don't have to.
Yep.
And then B is to keep costs down. If I can keep costs down, that's better for everybody. At
Yep.
times, that's a detriment to us. Whereas, like a good example is keeping everybody updated on when something gets delayed. But when people ask the question, I answer them. So it's not
Sure.
we're not hiding or anything like that. It's just,
Correct.
damn, Anthony forgot. I'm sorry.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And I think what the community just really appreciates is the communication from and not just PCS, it's any company. They want to hear updates from. They want to see factory pics. They want to see these companies interacting with the community,
Yep.
because that gives them it fills that void, right, of them waiting for their pre-order.
Yep.
It really puts them in a position to where they feel like, you know what, I'm supported. This is kind of where we're at.
Yep.
And,
And I'll say some of that is I hate saying like a catch-22, but like factory lighting is always horrible. So like sharing factory pics, like get people freaking out, and then when you deliver, they're like, "Oh, wait, no, it was good. Can I have my order back?" I'm like, "Nope, that order's already gone." Because I make
Yep.
But at the same time, the other issue, and a lot of makers don't do this, and if they get caught up, they're going to end up getting in trouble. Is a lot of licensors don't like posting of behind the scenes unless it's approved, and they really don't like factory like unpainted sample updates and stuff like that. So a lot of that is you can't do it, especially with certain licensors.
Okay.
The other is the factory pictures just suck. They don't. I mean, even if the thing is a solid piece of gold, a factory picture is going to make it look like pewter. So
Yep.
Okay.
how it goes.
I
like to whenever we can get our factory sample. So like good examples like Devastator, the Ed 209 at San Diego was a factory sample. So I like getting the factory samples in and like showing those either at a Comic-Con, or if we can get some photos or videos in at the studio once it comes in as well. So I'm more of a fan of that than the factory floor updates that can be deceiving, two get you in trouble.
Yeah, no, I can definitely see that because I mean I know you've seen it as well. Someone posted something and hey, it's coming soon or whatever. And man, this doesn't look as like how I thought it would, but it's not under studio lighting. It's not done. I swear, it always happens to where a good example is someone posts a picture that a piece from an overseas collector. I swear they take it with a flip phone from 1987. They take some pictures and they post it.
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
here's a picture. We're like, man, that's terrible. That looks terrible. And but it happens so often. But so
and I would say that happens more often than not with like likenesses than anything else.
Okay.
And that's one of the reasons why I'm moving us away from likenesses. I mean, other than our Star Wars, we'll keep those going. But for the most part of like trying new action heroes and stuff like that, it's almost one of those juice isn't worth the squeeze, because everybody has their view of what an actor should look like, whether it's we're doing the original Rocky or we're doing Rocky 4 when Stallone looks completely different. We could do a Rocky 1 and say it's a Rocky 1, but that person has Rocky 4 in their mind, and that is not Stallone. So because of all that, and a lot of other companies don't have to deal with that because they're not doing likenesses. So for them, it's golden, and that's the way we're starting to move more towards, is just getting out of the likeness arena.
Okay. When now I didn't want to talk about Null for a little bit because this was posted. You showed some pictures over at StatueCon, and you showed this off exclusively there. But man, this is a very, very big statue.
Oh yeah.
It's very, very big, but it's also super cool. Was this something that you wanted to do, Null on Throne? Or
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yep. So
Wow.
this one is based off the Snap game. So there's already there's a Snap card where it's basically this pose and this Null. So that's the one that we did. But I mean, he's huge. He's like 9 foot in the comic. So same within in the game. So and the good thing is, even though it's a big piece, again, it's under 24 inches in depth. So this is a shelf friendly piece.
Okay. Wow, this is a great one, and it is massive. But I think the people that are a true fan of this character are really going to love it. Now, is there any other switch outs, Ands, or this is how it's coming, or
Yeah, this is how this one's coming.
okay, all right. So yeah, this is going to be a big. When does this one go out for pre-order? Do you know?
October, November.
October, November. Okay. Wow. What a great piece from PCS. I can't wait to see this get into collectors' hands and just how awesome this is. What an awesome one.
Well, hey guys, I got to take off, so I'll catch you guys later.
Okay, Noah, take care. Thanks for jumping in.
Later. Great Morgan in the back.
Oh yeah, for sure. Love it, man. It's a great piece. Take care, guys.
Later.
Let me bring this up here real quick. Yep, there we go. Anyone that is a fan of this series, there's another one that you just nailed. This is the goggles that were shown over at San Diego Comic-Con, and man, this is done to it's perfect. It's like all the characters, the light, it just reminds me of the cartoon so much, and I think this is one that you just really nailed. It looks big.
So this one is huge.
Okay.
We are currently considering shrinking this one down to 5th scale.
Okay.
Okay.
Couple reasons. One is your point of this thing is humongous. 2 is to help with the cost for collectors as well, and then 3 to get in line with the rest of our Disney pieces that we're going to be doing in 5th scale. So trying to get everything together. If we do go that route, anybody that did order these already, we will convert them to the 5th scale, and we will allow them to keep the bigger discount that they would have gotten on this quarter scale when it transfers over.
Okay.
So anybody that did, go ahead and order the quarter scale. If you don't want it, you can of course cancel, and we'll give you your full refund because we changed the statue on you with change of scale. But if you do keep it, you're going to end up having a bigger discount than the people that get it in 5th scale, or wait till it's in 5th scale to get it, I should say.
Yeah, and I don't think I've ever seen anybody say anything to the effect of PCS has never taken care of me since you've taken over.
Yep.
I have not heard that like from anyone, and we have our community's pretty big, so I know that that goes a long way to see that, and kind of what PCS stands for, what they speak to is really great. Yep. So I know they really appreciate that very much. This piece looks amazing. It is very big, but I love it, and I think it's exact to the characters. That's one thing that PCS does really well is those 90s like animated characters, and they did a great job with that. Just awesome to see. Here's the Hulk, and just kind of I know this one's coming out too, the Gladiator Hulk, which looked really awesome.
Yep.
Man, look at that. Those eyes on this looks really amazing.
And then we do have a version of this with the head of the other version, with the teeth and all.
Correct. Okay.
Oh, cool.
So when we first did this Hulk bust, I wanted to do Savage Surfer in it, but at the time we weren't allowed to. And then time went by, and I kind of asked the question again, and the answer was, "Oh yes, you can." So we ended up doing this version, adding him on there, and then also getting rid of, there's a couple things. The portal going through his neck. We didn't really like that. We kind of got stuck with that one. And then the back of his head mask was just like huge. In my perspective, unnecessary. So I kind of got the idea of if we like cut out that mask or the back of the helmet and see if we can make it like disintegrate in it. And then of course K-Bros designed this and said, we can do this. I'm like, oh yep, that's it, done again. And with this, there's two things that I'm trying to do right now. So right now we have this version where we have the two different heads, basically the open mouth, closed mouth, and the sculpt is completely different. The face, so not just the design or the expression, but the Hulk is completely different. What I'm doing right now is talking with the factories to see if we can just do a faceplate swap, so that you can just buy one and then just change between the two faces instead of doing two different versions. So if I get the cost low enough to where we can just do a face swap, that'll be the route that we go.
Well,
And this
I have
will
never heard of that.
end up replacing the other one, and this will be a whole lot cheaper than the other one as well. The other thing, this is similar to Gargoyles. Anybody that pre-ordered this from us originally, we will give them that same discount on the new one if they keep their order, or they'll be able to cancel completely and get all their money back. It's up to them. But this one's going to be a whole lot cheaper, and their discount is going to be huge compared to other people.
Wow, I don't think I've ever heard that before, to have a switch out for a bus. So that is new, and that's a great idea. And I know collectors will really appreciate that. Man, this is a great one. And do you plan on doing more of these for more Marvel characters, or?
Oh yeah. We got Wolverine is just about done. And I think, who did we have after Wolverine? I can't remember. Spider-Man was after Wolverine. If we had, nope, I'm not gonna say. I can't say. Oh, I almost let.
Oh man.
Yeah, you almost got me.
I tried.
Well, you gave us so much news breaking that tonight we greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, no, we do. We really do. So you've got more Marvel, so I'm assuming, but is there other lines that you want to do with this too as well, besides like Star Wars and Marvel?
Oh yeah, Street Fighter's coming. We already, like I said, we already have Alien done. We're gonna do it for Disney. Almost all our lines. We're gonna do it for Turtles.
Wow.
So yeah, no, we got. Yeah, this is gonna be a PCS thing, I will say.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. That's awesome. That's awesome, man. I can't wait to see that Aliens one.
Well, guys, I gotta go. Ant, thank you for very much joining us tonight. And
Absolutely.
Two things from you.
Yeah, I was gonna say thank you for the support. Thank you.
I can't wait to see what you got coming up. But thank you very much for joining us.
Yep.
Awesome.
Thank you.
And let me bring this up here real quick. I know we don't want to keep it too long, Ant. I know that you're going over an hour, but yeah.
Well, speak for yourself, Jimmy. I want to be on with them for another hour.
Yeah. Thank you, Alan. And I'm gonna try my best to start replacing your background. That's
that's gonna be dangerous.
Yep. We're gonna talk later. You're gonna tell me what you like, and I'm gonna see how much I can replace back there.
Okay. Look how big this is, and there's Ant in the background over here.
Oh yeah, that thing is that thing is huge.
It's a
I
beast.
love the color. I love the color combination.
I do too. I really love it, and you can really tell like what you grew up with because these are all these pieces that you're coming to bring to fruition, which is awesome to see.
Yeah, for the most part, and I would say 95, 99. No, I'll say 95. 95% of the stuff that we do is like stuff I want or I would want to collect. Or stuff I grew up with. When I first started with the company, I was doing like more other people's ideas on what we should do. So like the first, I'd say probably year and a half, I would take more advice from people. And then I just got to the point where I was like, everything that I want to do, other people want to collect too. Let me just keep going that route and just make sure I got the right team on it, from a concept to a sculpt to a paint to the production of it.
Okay.
And don't get me wrong, there are, and the reason I say 95% or even 99 is because there's, even though I wouldn't collect it, like I would look at it and be like, man, that's cool as crap. I would collect it if I was into that, right? So a good example is I don't collect horror, but like when we did our Myers, I'm like, man, that's dope as hell. If I did collect horror, I'm gonna collect that one.
I can definitely see that. That's really cool how you did that. But this is a great piece. Alan's right. The colors are awesome on it. I do remember this character when I was growing up. Just how awesome it was in the cartoons. But man, look how awesome this looks next to Punisher. So 1/3 Punisher, and this is almost right the same size just because of his arm coming up, But this is super cool. And we haven't talked about the Punisher too much, but I love the turn option on his shoulder. That is super cool.
Yeah.
This is going to be a great one coming up. Do you have more 1/3 Marvel coming up as well?
Yes. Who do we have coming up next? Oh, well, we already said Ghost Rider. We have Doom on the Throne.
Okay.
We'll have a Venom sculpted by the K-Bros, which is going to be. Oh, so I'm gonna say this one right now. I've always wanted a Venom by the K-Bros. I've told them since they've been on the team. I was like, when we do our 3rd scale Venom, like, I gotta have your Venom. Like, I love their style, and the style they've showed me before on a Venom. I was like, I gotta have that. It's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna just say that it's gonna.
Okay. All right. Man, I look forward to that. That's gonna be awesome. Here's a good look at the Punisher and the sculpt of it. It looks really awesome. That portrait with that switch out with that skull face looks amazing. That's super cool. I remember that from the comic. Super cool piece coming from PCS.
Yeah, he is shipping either this month or next month.
Really? Okay. Wow.
Yeah, we're catching up and speeding up. We're doing both.
Clearly, yeah. Wow. And here's some of the half scales here, and you can just see how big these pieces are compared to a 1/4 right next to it. Man, those chummies are amazing. Amperella there next to her, which was super cool. Man, how awesome is that?
I know, right? Look at that haircut. Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
Yeah, man, but man, that Darth Maul is awesome. Like, and that light up feature with that bus is just amazing. The Vader. Love to see that. That's the one PCS statue that may have to come home this year, because I have an Anakin Skywalker and I want to put it with it. I think that would look really dope.
Oh yeah, that looked really good.
Super cool piece.
Really love it. I had never seen it beyond the initial black and white renders, and then I saw this. I'm like, wow, this is just beautiful.
It is, man. That light up feature is just awesome.
I love the gloss on the helmet and the way you incorporated the Death Star into the side of the
right here
side of the helmet. So it's really well thought out. Nice composition.
Yeah, it is. That's super cool, man. I love that piece. It's a great statue.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk you into it, Jimmy.
Ed 209 is big.
Oh yeah.
This is a big statue, but it's super cool to see this with RoboCop. That's pretty awesome, actually.
We had so it's funny, we just had those RoboCops on display, and both of them ended up getting bought as we were before we even closed the stores. Like,
oh, are you serious? Okay.
And they're like, can we buy those? And I'm like, no, they're not for sale. We need them for show. Like, well, we're here all this weekend. Can we buy them at the end? I was, okay.
Okay. Yeah, so fine with me. Yeah.
One less thing I got to pack up. And then somebody tried to buy the Ed 209. I was like, oh no. This is a production sample. I can't give this one away.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, I love to see it all come together like that. Super cool. Oh man, Man, this death piece is done so well. I just can't wait to see that into collectors' hands, and that one may have to come home. It really is.
Oh, was that the half scale turtle back there? One more.
It
Yep.
is, yeah, yeah, it sure was. Let me see here. Oh, there it is.
There.
Mhm. Wow. So
Well,
that's what
what's the actual dimension on that shape wise?
I think the height wise, I think it's like 36 inches, maybe.
But that's with the arm up in the air.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I didn't notice it till now. I just saw this, and maybe I've not seen this correctly, because in the comic, Surfer, his was a shield that you could use.
Yep.
And it looked like it connects here to his hand. Is that right? Or it does
Yeah,
not?
so it's not connected to his hands on the base, but yes, it does have the piece so that he can
Okay.
use the shield. Yep.
That's awesome. Okay. Yeah, that's really cool.
I
Man,
have considered seeing if we can take the shield and like do it as a swap out to that front arm, his left arm.
Yes.
So we are looking into that.
Okay. Wow, that's awesome. I know we talked about that too on the show, but because that was a part of the comic book where he used it as a shield, I think that would be a really nice touch.
Yep.
That would look really, really good. And let me take some, because I know we had a lot of questions coming through, whatever stuff. So let me just take a couple of them. We don't mind, Ant. I don't want to keep it too long. Is Mikey shipping soon? They're asking.
Yes. So what's up, Justin? Justin, I think you're in North Carolina. You need to come in, if I'm not mistaken. If I am, I'm sorry. But you need to come to the studio, come do a tour. Anywho's, Mikey was supposed to or was going to ship in May, June, but I purposely delayed him because the factory had 2 more products they needed to finish first. And they kept like pushing those products back to do like the bigger ones. So I purposely held Mikey for them to finish Akuma, which is shipping this month, and Chun-Li that's shipping next month. Chun-Li Bust. So
okay. Oh,
yeah,
Chun-Li Bust.
Yes. So I'm sorry for everybody that had Mikey. He would have already been sent, but this was a strategic decision to make sure people that got their stuff or ordered their stuff a while ago gets their stuff shipping instead of being delayed even more. So sorry.
Okay. Well, okay. Statue Kingdom asked, and do you think PCS will produce a 1/3 Rocky and the black outfit wearing the fedora? Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
With his dog.
So I would love to. My hesitation goes back to like the likeness thing.
Okay.
And Stallone is one of the hardest to get right because of because he does have unique features, but then 2, he's been in so many movies that it becomes a problem.
I can see that. Is there a plan on doing the Splinter for the Legends line? That'd be kind of cool.
That is a possibly.
Okay. Possibly. Okay.
We have to get through Krang, Rocksteady, and Bebop first.
Okay. Let me see. We got a lot of questions.
Oh, and Krang looks freaking amazing. It was sculpted by the same guy that did Ghost Rider.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That
That's pretty
same
good.
kind of mechanical is coming through in Krang.
Okay. Wow. That's awesome. That's awesome. Chance for a Voltron, maybe.
Hopefully one day. My one concern with doing a Voltron is people like having a Voltron that they can transform. But yes, that is a possibility.
Yes. So Abed 209. Okay. Awesome, man. That's going to be a great piece. Yeah. Vision's awesome, man. Will there be a street base coming with Robo 1 key, Robo 1 2? I'm not sure what that is.
No, that we have that. So we threw in an extra base for RoboCop 1, the street base, because people were asking for it. Sadly, this is crazy. So people are asking for a street base, and we actually included it for free. Base is huge. It's not small, or it's not too big, but it's not small. And we include that for free, no extra charge, etc. This is like an example of no good deed goes unpunished. Because we provided a second base, Now there's issues getting RoboCop to fit into both bases. A lot of that has to deal with, and a lot of veteran collectors know this, but newer collectors don't. When you have that change in temperature, especially when you have a key and a pin in the other foot, you either need to wait for your statue to come in and hit room temperature and everything hit room temperature so you can fit it in, or you have to use the good old hair dryer to soften up the resin and get it to fit into the keys. So that was an example of no good deed, because we needed the pin for the other base, because I'm not a fan of doing a pin in one foot and then a key in the other, because you have to like this. But because we had the two bases, we needed to do that. But we ended up actually taking some in, and ones that came in, we ended up adjusting it for newer collectors that didn't feel comfortable doing the hair dryer thing, and we did it for them. And we actually even sent a video to one collector of us doing it, saying, "Here, look, doesn't fit." Like 10 seconds, boop, right in. So
I've actually done that firsthand, and I didn't believe it till Alan was telling me, "Hey, just put the hair dryer on it." I'm like, "This isn't gonna work, man. It's not moving." I'm worried, and it went right in. So there you go.
Absolutely.
It went right in. So Lane had asked, "Are you considering doing Pred Alien or AVP maybe?"
Yes, that's on my list. It'll be deeper down the line, but yeah, that's on my list.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
That's just really cool. Any more X-Men statues like?
Yes. In 3rd scale or in 10th scale? In 10th scale, yes. In 3rd scale, yes. So yes.
Okay. Wow. I'd love to see that. No, I'm not sure what it means.
I'm working on Universal Monsters.
Okay.
That's
cool.
Been slow running, but that's still on my list.
So you talked about, Street Fighter bus. I think it would look really cool to have Sagat and like a flaming tiger of some sort with like that Buddha level. I think that would look really sweet to do that as a bust. I think that'd be another amazing piece. But really exciting stuff.
Hopefully some Street Fighter. That might draw Jimmy in.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay away from that because I love Street Fighter so much.
Yeah,
but I'm trying to manage my space on top of that.
Well, we're we're attempting a piece that has all the World Warriors on it.
Oh wow!
Okay.
Wow, that should be really cool.
Yep.
I think Bison would be amazing too. It's my favorite character. He might be amazing too. But, wow. I mean, I would love to see that. I don't want to keep you too long. I want to thank you for spending time with the community.
Oh, no, thanks for having me on.
And answered every question we had, and we just really appreciate you very much. And thanks for joining us. And the door is always open for you. So make sure you come back and visit with us. And I know you're not going to be at New York Comic Con, but next year I'll probably be at San Diego, so I'll probably see you.
Perfect. Yeah, definitely come and holler at me. Absolutely.
Yeah, that'd be great to do. So I want to thank everybody for joining us and Adams from PCS for this evening. I appreciate the 492 subscribers we had this past week. Awesome. Thank you so very much for joining us. Alan Kiefer Award coming very soon. I will see you this week on Godlike Statues. Until then, stay godlike. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Ant.
Thanks, guys.